chest. Those were from when he'd just been playing with the bear, showing him he shouldn't mess with his wolf. Pure fact, at the best of times his beast didn't like being challenged. Without beer and smokes, like was no longer in his vocabulary. Loathed, though, that was a little more accurate. The wolf did some good work on the man's legs. One long stripe from hip to ankle. Nice and clean. Part of him, way down deep and almost forgotten, experienced a twinge of regret. Not a big portion, but there was something. Then he remembered who threw the first punch, and the second. Then the third strike was a kick. Reid warned him good and hard before he retaliated. "Making a big mistake here. Stop now and walk away. Keep this up, and I'll own all your shit in the next 15 minutes. It had taken 8. 8 minutes of fangs, claws, and blood. And now Reid Bennett, sociopathic, murderous werewolf, stood over a dead body. Problem's about 6'2", 6'3", between 220, 250 pounds. Hazy on that since there's a shit ton of blood on the ground. But that sounded about right. Head wounds bled like a bitch. Thinking about bleeding had him looking over his own body. He had a nice set of claw marks down his chest, but it was just a flesh wound. His wolf took care of it in no time. His biggest concern was his shirt. He liked that shirt. Terrence sighed, and Reid imagined the male was sitting at his desk, leaning back in his chair and pinching the bridge of his nose as he stared at the ceiling. He'd seen the position often enough, mainly when Reid had done something. "Tell me it isn't the Itan." "It ain't the Itan," he immediately replied. How should he know? It wasn't like he checked the bear's ID before the dick took a swing at him. "Do you even know who it is?" "No," he shrugged. Wolf didn't care who stepped up, just that it wouldn't back down. "Can you please verify his identity for me?" The words were hissed into the phone, and he knew Terrence was gritting his teeth. Reid rolled his eyes and bent down, shoving his hand into one pocket, and then the others, until he found what he was looking for. "To have Patrick Archer." "Huh, guess it is the Itan." Well, that sucked. "Fuck me. Not my type, but thanks, boss man," he grinned. "You're not taking this seriously," the bear snapped. Reid tossed the wallet onto the mail and then clenched his free hand into a tight fist. "When I found him trying to rape a 12-year-old bear, I took it very seriously. When I stopped him and that asshole tried to take my head, I took it very seriously. Calling you, looking at that piece of shit and wishing he was alive so I could kill him all over again, yeah, my wolf is feeling fucking serious." "Damn it," Terrence bit off the word. "You were supposed to observe and report. I'm not just observing shit if I see something like that happening. It won't fly with me. Ever. He had too much history with that kind of bullshit. He might understand males going at each other, but a male trying to rape a female? He was a twisted asshole, but not so twisted he could watch that happening. Fuck, 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 fuck! He ended with a roar, and Reid knew Terrence's anger had shifted from what Reid did to why he acted like he had. Who else knows? Probably the kid I sent packing, holding her shirt together and bleeding from a few holes in her side. Girl fought, and she was still wearing her shorts when she left. Tough little bitch. He had to appreciate a girl with that kind of strength. Not a single tear on her cheeks. A hell of a lot of appreciation in her eyes, though. He wondered how long he had before she spoke to someone and they came looking for him. "Need to tell me what to do here, boss." "Fuck!" Terrence sighed. "I'll make some calls, but until further notice, you're the Itan in that town. You may even end up there permanently." That last bit was mumbled, but he heard it anyway. "You're kidding me. I told you I'd shove a clan at you at some point." Sure, it was a constant threat.